Gisbert is a 4-year-old neutered male Chihuahua mix. He's good with kids. He's good with cats. He's good with other dogs. He's housebroken. He's adorable. He's a little bit scared by the camera because it doesn't look like a person sitting there on the ground. But he is a sweet, friendly, outgoing, not as shy as many Chihuahuas are, easy to handle, just an absolutely adorable little dog. Young, cute, sweet, all of the good things. And again, I'll say this once because I'll be mentioning it throughout the program. Housebroken means that he was housebroken. He's been in a cage where it's kind of hard to be housebroken, and he may need a little re-education, but he knows what he's supposed to be doing, and he knows what he's not supposed to be doing. This is Gisbert, and he's looking for a family to love. This is Rodeo. Rodeo is a 7-year-old spayed female collie mix. Not good with other dogs. And they say no kids with her. She gets nervous around children, but she does like cats. She is housebroken. She loves to go for long walks. Yeah, she sits on command, and she does love her treats. She's an absolutely beautiful dog. She could lose to drop a few pounds, but long walks with a special person who loves her would do that. She's just a very loving, very soft, very sweet dog, wants to be an only dog, wants to be part of a family, wants desperately to have someone to love her, and she'll love them back. Her name is Rodeo. Nellie is a hound mix. She's a spayed female. She's about 5 years old. Again, this is a dog that is not a dog to be around children. She likes some dogs. She doesn't like others. She likes all cats. I'm told she's a couch potato, and she has a major confusion in her life. Nellie thinks she's a lap dog. She's a little big to be a lap dog, but she's decided that that's her purpose in life. So if you take Nellie home and sit on the couch, she will crawl on your lap, she will cuddle up to you, and she will be your best special friend. Lovely, sweet, friendly, housebroken, just an all-around good girl, and her name is Nellie. The dog you're looking at now has the unfortunate name of Squirrely. She's an 8.5-year-old shepherd mix. Squirrely is great with kids. She loves people. She has to be an only. She does not like other dogs, and she doesn't like cats. She is, however, housebroken. She wants to... I think she wants to check out that camera. She's very unsure of what that camera is saying to her. She'd like to be playful, but she's not sure that that camera is a good thing. And, don't think she's not a sweetheart, because she is. And even though she's barking at the camera, her whole body is wagging. She is a sweet, loving girl. She's middle-aged. She's very strong. She needs some leash work. And she's pretty much saying, "Play with me." And her name is Squirrely. Oh, and she's very strong. Yes. She's saying, "Please, somebody, come get me." She is delightful. She's a sweet, wonderful dog. Tanner Lady is a 3.5-year-old spayed female. She's a lab mix. They said kids 8 and older she's experienced with. And she's playful. I think they're more concerned that she's going to knock somebody down trying to get close rather than... Here. How about a treat? Can she... Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I got another one. Okay. But the tail wags. The dog is just a happy soul. Yes, housebroken. Had to be given up by an owner. But again, they say she lived with another dog. She lived with a beagle, so we know she's good with other dogs. We know she's good with kids. And we know that she's absolutely adorable. This is a mid-sized, short-haired, happy, wagging-tailed, wonderful little dog. Tanner Lady just needs to home. She needs to get out of here, and she needs to get to a forever home of her own. This is Starsign. Starsign is 7.5 years old. She's an American Staffordshire Terrier. Yes, the terrifying pit bull. And she's as sweet a dog as you'd ever want to be around in your life. She is good with kids, although she has to be an only, no other dogs or cats. She simply doesn't want to share. But when it comes to people, she is the most loving dog you ever want to be around. Her favorite things are balls and stuffed animals. And then she plays with something called a jolly ball, which is a hard ball that she pushes around with her nose. So if you were looking for a dog to go out and play soccer with, I'll bet she could learn where the goal was real quick. If you look, the tail never stops wagging, the face never stops smiling. She's sweet as she can be. I'm told she's very food motivated. So if you want her to do fancy tricks, all you have to do is have the right treat in your hand, and she's yours. And you know what? Even if you didn't have a treat in your hand and you were offering her home, she's yours anyway. She wants to go home. She wants to get out of here. That tail wags and wags and wags. And I think maybe all she's doing is saying, please, somebody, look at me. I'm lovely. I'm sweet. The name is a bad name. The dog is a good dog. And she wants to go home. Her name is Starsign. Bosco is a 4.5-year-old beagle. Kids 15 and older, basically teenagers, not little kids. Good with some dogs. He is housebroken. He loves to play chase. He loves to chase his best friend here, around and around and around. He does not like to be held. He does not like to be picked up. He wants to come to you on his terms, but he does love people. He just is not terrifically secure when somebody puts their arms around him. But if you want a dog to go for long walks with, and if you know anything about beagles, there is a sweetness to beagles. They are very loving dogs. They are very people-oriented dogs, and Bosco is no exception. He is just a very cute, very sweet young boy. Yes. Come on, Bosco. Come on over here, and I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to make Bosco happy. We're going to let Bosco have a treat. And that'll keep Bosco right in front of the camera because that's where we want him to be. He's cute as he can be. He's sweet as he can be. And very frankly, he's been here. You've seen him before. He's been here for a very long time. He needs to get out of the shelter. He needs to go home. The dogs you're looking at now are Chestnut and Burgundy. They are brothers. They are 4.5-year-old border collie mixes. They're good with kids 10 and over, maybe. No other dogs, and they do have to go out together as a pair. They do not like cats. They love to play in the pool. They love to wrestle with each other. They love to romp. They are working with agility equipment now, and I guess they're having a good time with agility equipment. They are definitely bright, alert, attentive, people-oriented dogs. Again, they do sit on command. They are housebroken. They pull a little bit on leashes, but don't forget they've been in cages, and they are just so excited to be out of those cages. Look at that. Look at that. Beautifully trained, beautiful dogs, uniquely marked, sweet, loving, terrific, happy, outgoing. You can have 2 loving hearts in your house. You could have 2 wagging tails in your house. You can have, look at that. Just look at that. They're beautifully trained. They're just wonderful guys. If you have room for 2, if you're looking for a lot of excitement, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of love, they are learning their obedience commands. They are playing with the agility equipment. They want to please, and they want it to pieces, and they want a home. Their names are Chestnut and Burgundy. They're looking for a forever home together where they can be together and play together, and you get twice the love at the same time from 2 absolutely terrific dogs, Burgundy and Chestnut. This is the last dog we're going to show you. His name is Petey. Petey, again, is an American Staffordshire Terrier, the oh-so-notorious, sweet, loving, wonderful pit bull. He is 12 years old, which is why he's our special needs dog. He's great with kids, not dogs and cats. Petey is pretty much housebroken, but if you leave him locked up for too long, he just might have an accident. But he's adorable. He's got that circle mark around his eye, just like Petey did way back when we watched Little Rascals. Remember, Little Rascals had a pit bull, and he was wonderful with their kids. Petey is a nice, nice guy. He's been here for a very long time. He's very sad being here. He wants to go home. And if you're the kind of person who is not frightened by the breed name and can look beyond it into the love in this beautiful dog's eyes, he's an older guy. He gets passed over again and again and again because of his breed and because of his age. Well, I got to tell you something. The breed means nothing, and age is a matter of how we feel. Petey thinks he's a puppy. He's, again, has to be an only in the house. He does not want to share his love and the people who love him with anybody else. But if you're looking for a dog who has really had very little chance of finding a home for reasons of which he has no control, Petey's here. Petey's waiting. Petey's loving. Petey's lonely. And Petey wants to go home with you.